Past Lives is a modern masterpiece. Let's see what Celine Song has to do with her second film, Materialists. I can wholeheartedly say Materialist is not going to be for everyone. This is going to be a love it or hate it type of film, and it definitely isn't what you expect going into it, especially if you see the trailers. This movie does portray itself as like a classic romantic comedy, but it is so much more than that. It definitely is a romantic film, but leans more so towards like a dramedy and heavy on the drama part. It's an interesting and mature dissection of the romantic comedy genre, where it really goes down to the core values of what a romantic comedy is, and then kind of subverts itself, but while also being very true to that genre itself. Romantic comedies are one of my favorite genres and very underrated as well. And when done right, they can be some of the most entertaining and fun movies to watch. Materialist, though, it does lead more towards the dramatic aspects of the film, but it does create this really modern commentary on the world that we live in, especially when it comes to dating culture. As the movie begins, it's a very cynical and superficial way of looking into the dating stratosphere, especially with the wants and needs of us as individuals. Women want guys with money, and men want women that are young and beautiful. That we all have these boxes that we want our potential spouse to eventually meet. But as this movie progresses, you do realize, and the commentary itself does show you, that there's more to the world than just these superficial wants. There's real humans behind the needs of each person. You can't make this robot person a reality, and you shouldn't expect that. There should be some level of middle ground, or being able to meet most of your requirements and then filling in the rest with your mutual love. The second half of the movie does do that. It explores relationships and the complexities of it, and the wants and needs of what we want as an individual. Do we want these superficial things? Are they going to be everlasting? Is that something that we prioritize over something more meaningful or romantic, or something long lasting, or something more relatable? There's all sorts of these interesting commentary and things that are going on in this film, and the cast and crew do a wonderful job. And I think Celine Song is just one of the best like screenplay writers, because she's able to put such complex ideas in such a palatable way. Is it a slow burn of a movie? Yes, it totally is. Is it a laugh out loud comedy? No, but there are some really funny moments. Is it a directing achievement? Yes, and I think some of the performances in this film are really solid. Dakota Johnson gives one of her best performances. Pedro Pascal, or should I say Padre Pascal, he just gives such a suave and daring performance. And then Chris Evans is just the lovable himbo that he always is, and he does have really good chemistry with the rest of the cast. There is a surprise performance by Zoe Winters in this movie that really does stand out, and I think it should be considered into some Oscar potential categories, but we'll have to see how the rest of the year plays out. But for me, the Materialist is a really good and exceptionally well-made film. I could see the potential criticisms and flaws that people are going to point out. Maybe there's a storyline that doesn't necessarily need to be there, or the predictability aspect of it, or the whole mundaneness of it. But I truly enjoyed it. I think it's a really smart and intelligent dissection of modern relationships and dating culture, and the meaning of love, and what we seek as individuals for in a romantic partner, and what values that we want over the superficial. Again, it's not going to be a movie for everyone, but I think the people that watch it are going to really like it, and the people that don't like it are probably going to really hate it and harp on some of its shortcomings.